Good afternoon and welcome to today's lesson. Last time we tried to see what now helping verb means, and we explained about the helping verbs which are basically focused on verb to be and verb to do. Today we are also going to explain about helping verbs which are basically focused on have a verb to have and modal auxiliary verbs, right? When we mean verb to have, now, the name implies that here there is have, has, and had. These are called what? Verb to have. You know, have and has are used in the present form and had used in what? The past form, right? The past form. Here, have is used for plural and has is used for singular, right? እንግዲህ ባለፈው እንደተመለከትነው የረዳት ግስ ወይም helping verbs ብለን የምንጠራቸው ተመልክተናል። ለምሳሌ ስለ verb to be ወይም የመሆን ግስ ስለሚባሉትና verb to do ስለሚባሉት ተመልክተናል። በዛሬው ርዕሳችን ደግሞ verb to have የሚለውንና modal auxiliary verb የሚሉትን እንመለከታለን። verb to have ስንመለከት have, has and had የሚባሉት ናቸው verb to have የሚባሉት። እነዚህን እንዴት ነው ልንጠቀም የምንችለው ካል have and has ለፕሬዘንት ነው የምንጠቀምባቸው። የሁለቱ መሰረታዊ ልዩነት have የሚለው ለፕሉራል ነው የምንጠቀምበት እና ሰብጀክቱ አይ ከሆነ have እንጠቀማለን። has የሚለውን ደግሞ ለሲንጉላር እንጠቀምበታለን። had የሚለውን ደግሞ ለፓስት ነው የምንጠቀምበት። for instance በምሳሌ አስደግፈን ማየት እንችላለን። they have written a note, right? If I say, for instance, they have written a note, here there is a plural subject have, and following they, and following that there is have, and there is what? Verb 3. It is used to express, or we are using to express a kind of tense which is now, or it is used to make a kind of tense which is present perfect tense. አሁን ላይ present perfect tense ነው የሰራ ነው ማለት ነው። they የሚለው plural subject ነው ወይም ብዙ ቁጥር አመልካች ነው። ለዚያ ነው have የሚለውን ተጠቀም ከዚያ ቀጥሎ ደግሞ verb 3 ተጠቀም ማለት ነው። እንደዚህ ሲሆን ይሄ present perfect tense ተብሎ ይጠራል ማለት ነው። ሌላው በሲንጉላር ስንሰራ she has done her homework, right? For instance, if I say she has done her homework, she የሚለው ሲንጉላር ነው ወይም ነጠላ ቁጥር ነው። እዚያ has የሚለውን ተጠቀም then verb 3 ተጠቀም right done, right? she has done her homework. በhad የሚለውን ስንጠቀም ደግሞ she had eaten her breakfast, right? እዚህ ላይ ደግሞ past ስንጠቀም had plus verb 3 past perfect ተጠቅመናል ማለት ነው። እዚህ ላይ had ከሆነ ለሲንጉላርም ለፕሉራልም the same ነው የምንጠቀመው ምክንያቱም it's the past form, right? There is no singularity and plurality in case of this past case. ስለ past ስለሆነ የሚያወራው ፕሉራልም ቢሆን ሲንጉላርም ቢሆን had የሚለውን እንጠቀማለን ማለት ነው። So this is all about what? Verb to have. Having said this one, let us deal on what? Modal auxiliary verbs, right? Modal auxiliary verbs, all right? All right, modal auxiliary verbs, as the name implies that they shows, the mood, right? They shows what? They show moods, right? They show moods, right? They show mood means in which situation are you just expressing things, right? mood ነው የሚያሳዩት ስንል በምን አይነት ሁኔታ በምን አይነት ሲቹዌሽን ነው ምንን ለመግለጽ ነው right? ለምሳሌ አሁን ምንን ሊገልጹ ይችላሉ? permission ሊገልጹ ይችላሉ right permission we can express what permission right we can also express what obligation or we can also express what ability by using what modal auxiliary verbs modal auxiliary verbs ደግሞ ሁኔታን ሙድን ነው የሚገልጹት ለምሳሌ permission ለመጠየቅ ልንጠቀምባቸው እንችላለን for instance if I say could I go out right could I go out or could you tell me the real situation if I say I'm just using for what for requesting could I go out just that's a permission asking a permission all right asking a permission or obligation ወይ ግዴታ ልንገልጽ እንችላለን for instance if I say you must do your homework የቤት ስራህን መስራት አለብህ ካልኩ just I'm expressing obligation most of the time must and have to are what strong obligation በተለይ must እና have to ከተጠቀም strong የሆነ obligation right if you don't do that there might be something which comes after so obligation ለመግለጽ እንጠቀምበታለን ability ለመግለጽ እንጠቀምባቸዋለን ለምሳሌ I can speak English right or I can speak French or I can speak Amharic right if I say just like this I'm expressing my ability so modal auxiliaries can also be used to express what ability ስለዚህ በተቀሉ modal auxiliary verb ብለን የምንጠራቸው ረዳት ግሶች ናቸው በዋናነት ሲቹዌሽንን ሁኔታን ሙድን ለመግለጽ በምን ሙድ ነው በመጠየቅ ሙድ ነው right በምን አይነት ሙድ ነው እየተነጋገርን ያለ ነው በግዴታ ሙድ ነው ወይም በማስገደድ ሁኔታ ነው ወይም ደግሞ ችሎታን በመግለጽ ነው ሐሳብ ኤክስፕረስ እያደረኩ ያለው so it shows our mood meaning that one right so having said this one what you should know is that after modal auxiliary verbs you're expected to use the root form of the verb right this is the critical thing that you should underline in this session በዚህ ርዕሰ ጉዳይ ላይ በደንብ እንታሰምሩልኝ የምፈልገው ማነው modal auxiliary verbs ለነዚህ ጉዳይ ለመጠየቅ ልንጠቀምባቸው እንችላለን ወይም ፍቃድ ለመጠየቅ permission ወይም ደግሞ obligation ግዴታ ለመግለጽ ወይም ደግሞ ችሎታን ለመግለጽ እንጠቀምባቸው እንችላለን ስለዚህ ስንገልጽ ምን ጊዜም ቢሆን ፎርሙላው grammatically there is a grammatical structure ማንኛውም የእንግሊዘኛ የራሱ የሆነ grammatical structure ወይም ሰዋሰዋዊ መዋቅር አለው ሰዋሰዋዊ መዋቅሩን ስንመለከት እነዚህ modal auxiliary verbs ከነሱ ቀጥሎ ምን ጊዜም verb one ነው የምንጠቀመው right subject plural ይሁን singular ይሁን we are expected to use what the root form of the verb you have to underline this structural formula of what modal auxiliary verbs look here we can say could right would should will shall may and might and have to end the like plus verb one this is the general formula of what modal auxiliary verbs ስለ modal auxiliary verb ይሄንን structural formula በደንብ መረዳት መቻል ይኖርብናል ማለት ነው ለምሳሌ በባለፈው ስንመለከት ስለ verb ስናወራ ያረፍተ ነገሩ ባለቤት ነጠላ ቁጥር ከሆነና present tense ከሆነ verb s እንጠቀማለን ብለናል subject plural ከሆነ ደግሞ እንዳለ verb one እንጠቀማለን ብለናል ለሲምፕል present tense በዚህኛው ግን whatever the subject of the sentence is we are expected and we must use what verb one as it is for instance if I say look they play football they can make it can play football all right they can play football here there is plural and there is verb modal auxiliary verb can and there is a main verb all right here the subject is plural no matter subject to plural ከሆነ ምን ጊዜ present form ላይ verb one ስለምንወስድ ብዙ ላይ ያደናግር ይችላል ነገር ግን singular ቢሆንም ምን ተጠቀመው after modal auxiliary verbs ምን ተጠቀመው verb ምንድነው plural verb ነው ምን ተጠቀመው or the root form of the verb or verb one as it is for instance if I say she can speak English. Alright? She can speak English. Look, here the subject is singular. አሁን እዚህ ላይ ያረፍተ ነገሩ ባለቤት ሲንጉላር ወይም ነጠላ ቁጥር ነው ሽ የሚለው ነው። Alright? እዚህ ላይ can አለ። then verb one ተጠቀም። ነገር ግን ይሄ ሞዳል ኦክሲለሪ verb can የሚለው ባይኖር እና ሲምፕል ፕሬዘንት ቴንስ መስራት ብንፈልግ she speaks English ነበር የምንለው። she speaks English ማለት ነበር የምንለው for simple present tense ምክንያቱም ያረፍተ ነገሩ ባለቤት ሽ የሚለው ነው። ነገር ግን ሞዳል ኦክሲለሪ can በመኖሩ ምክንያት እንዳለ verb-ን ተጠቀም። Another example, he could give me his book, right? He could give me his book. Here, when we look here, he is singular in this case. He የሚለው singular ነው። ሶ ሲንጉላር ከሆነ በሲምፕል ፕሬዘንት ቴንስ verb መጠቀም ነበረብን። ነገር ግን could የሚለው ሞዴል ኦክሲለሪ verb ስላለ ማንን ተጠቀም verb-ን እንዳለ the root form of the verb ተጠቀም። So here you have to underline that if there is modal auxiliary verb in a sentence, whatever the subject of the sentence can be, whether it's singular or plural, you must use what? The root form of the verb or verb as it is. So today's lesson, just to remind you that we have seen two important points here, or two helping verbs. The first one we have seen about verb to have, and next we have seen about what? Modal auxiliary verbs. I hope that you have get very interesting explanation, and I hope that you understood well. Keep on doing so. Try to practice again and again. This is all for today. For next time we'll meet with another session or another topic. Bye for now.